Hello, this is Joshua from Ask the Child Whisperer, and this is just a quick little note about unicorns. So unicorns are the kids that I describe as like kind of your mellow kid, the one that's like goes with the flow, probably listens attentively, highly flexible. Hey, we're not going to go here. We need to go run this errand first. Okay. Can you take a nap in the car? Okay. It's that kid. Oftentimes people take advantage of the fact that they are so mellow, they are so go with the flow kind of folk. And those children, sometimes, not always, mistakenly believe that they can't switch that up. That, well, this kind of works, this pleases people. And so therefore, I kind of have to stay in this persona. So it's really important for you to make sure that you slow yourself down. And it could be the most random thing, but this kid, I would on occasion say, hey, listen, I need to go to buy bread. I need to go mail something, and I need to get the car washed. Which order do you think we should do these things? And by asking your child instead of assuming, because they never, fuss, they never seem to care, by stopping and asking them, you're teaching them that, you know what, you can use your voice, you can have an opinion. And so even if that kid's like, I don't know, mommy, how you want to do it, I'd say, no. You've been doing this with me for so long. We always run errands together. What do you think? And then I would run the errands in that order. Why? Because they have been observing for so many years that they may have picked up a better order. They have noticed something probably that you haven't noticed. And if for any other reason, for no other reason than to just have fun, to do it from another person's point of view. The other thing to remember about the unicorns, the mellow kids, the easy breezy folk, is that having a strong opinion about something may not be, it will be within them, but they also don't have a lot of practice. So it's important to always slow down and say, hey, does this work for you? I always go ahead and order this, but what do you pretend to order in your mind? Or what do you want to try? So because we are creatures of habit and getting things done, oftentimes our mellow kid, our easy kid, our unicorn kid really does get eaten up by the gears of our lives. So it's important for you to realize just because they don't complain, because they go to the flow, doesn't mean that they don't need coachable moments. They do. They need to be seen and heard within, the boring tasks of the day. Hey, what do you think? I grab this broom. Do you think this broom will clean up all those leaves? What do you think? So just that moment reminds you to connect with your kid, like connect with them as a person, not just as like a coworker. So you're blindly just going through the day. You do have time to check in. You do have time to remind yourself and your child, use your voice. Tell me, share your preferences. Tell me what doesn't work for you. So instead of saying, oh, yeah, no, 2 pizzas, blah, 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 because that's what we're getting from, say, Costco. Instead of ordering the usual, I'd say, let's read what they offer. We always just come here and order our thing. Let's see what they have. The reason why, because you want your kid to like assess again, look at it, have a conversation. You may end up with the same 2 pizzas that you always eat, but you will probably have a deeper conversation that you had before. So even if the words aren't anything spectacular, your kid is like, oh, they have a thing, but I don't like that thing. That's why I only like to eat pizza. Yes, the beauty of that moment is that you have confirmed that in this moment, a pizza will work for them. You're not just assuming, you're not just on autopilot. And that's what you want your kid to know. Just because you're easy doesn't mean that I will stay on autopilot with you. But I dance around and I'm ready for action when it's this sibling or that sibling, and I'm flexible and this. And with you, I just take you for granted. So it's important to be present with your unicorns, the mellow kids, the easy breezies. So be present, but also don't make assumptions. Ask them questions. Will this work for you today? What do you suggest we do? Which order should we do it in? You don't always have to be patient. You can say, Mommy, my patience is running out. Daddy, this is a long time. How many more minutes? So reminding them that the things that they are wondering about in their mind, but they have trained themselves not to ask or articulate, are important. So we want to make sure that those skill sets are being promoted, that they are being applauded when they are used. So just in case your mellow kid wants to actually be a little bit more spicy, or they want to be a little bit more withdrawn, whatever it is, that they have the right to be how they feel in that moment. They don't have to fit our expectation or what we're used to. So I hope this is helpful. If you have a unicorn, an easy breezy, a mellow yellow, I want you to look at them with a new lens and see, how can I make sure they are actually where they want to be personality-wise? Do I create opportunities to use their voice? Do I create opportunities for critical thinking? Am I taking my little person for granted just because they make my day easier? Big one to think about, right? Have a great rest of the day. Reach out to me on Instagram, Ask the Child Whisperer, or send me an email, info@askthechildwhisperer.com. Have a great rest of the day.